Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another brand new home construction here in Bartonville, Texas. Behind me, we have a gorgeous $5.5 million brand new construction here in Eagle Ridge. So I've actually toured another home here in Eagle Ridge a few months ago on my channel, but just to give you a little recap, Eagle Ridge is this new development here in Bartonville, Texas, consisting of 38 2-acre lots. So this lot is on lot number 19, and of course it's sitting on 2 acres here in Eagle Ridge, and there's only 10 lots still available in this community. So it's selling out pretty quickly. And as you can see behind me, these homes are really showing very well, and a lot of people want to be in this community. So just to give you a little bit of information on this home, it's about 8,200 square feet. It has 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and obviously it's listed at $5.5 million. It's built by Dream Nest Custom Homes, and they are the builder of this home. And what's cool about them is not only are they one of the best in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and they build in Preston Hollow, Highland Park, they build in University Park, and of course now in Bartonville, but they are one of the fastest and most efficient builders I have ever seen. So they finished this home in about 4 to 5 months. And as you can see behind me, a home of this size being finished in 4 to 5 months is, pretty insane. I've never seen it before. So you'll kind of take a look inside of the home, see what it has to offer. And as you can see, it has a lot of beautiful light features on the exterior. You have some of the brick, the stucco. It's very grand. It has the metal roof. And what is really cool and I've never seen before is the glass garage doors that slide up. And these are all extended garage doors, so you can fit lifted trucks and things like that. So I'm really excited to show you guys inside, and let me know what you guys think. And I have a challenge for you guys. If you can count down below how many times I say of course in this video, I'll like your comment and I'll pin it. So let's go ahead and get inside and start the tour. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside of this beautiful new construction. So as you come into this main entry area, you can see these beautiful windows with a lot of natural lighting coming in from the backyard. Of course, you have the backyard as a focal point, which is really great. As we keep coming down this way, we have the main dining area here, formal dining, which is great for hosting and having guests over and that sort of thing. And it's cool because it connects right into this main living area, which is the main and obviously the biggest attraction of this first floor. You can see the ceilings go up high about 22 feet, and it's huge. It gives it a lot of volume. You have all these glass windows with a lot of natural light coming in. We have these 2 glass doors that slide and open up. So on a nice spring day or a fall day, you can have them open with air coming in, or when you're entertaining on a summer day. And then I wanted to point this out as well. Of course, the stone wall here that goes all the way to the 2nd floor. You have 2 electric fireplaces. So you have one down here and you have one up there, which you can all control by your Control 4 center. Of course, this home is all controlled by Control 4. So that's cool. You can hook it up to a smart home feature. And that wall also features kind of like a separation between the 2 rooms. As we come into the kitchen here, we have our 2 Taj Mahal islands, which are very nice and luxurious. We have our Mila espresso maker. We have some mini fridges down here for drinks and that sort of thing. And again, just showcasing the Taj Mahal island here, which is really cool. It's more like a waterfall island. It's quartzite as well. We have our Sub-Zero appliances. We have our butler's pantry behind here, which we'll go to in a second. And as we come down this way, you have your Wolf range and oven top here. You have your sink. And it has all this built-in cabinetry. It's very high-end and it feels very luxurious. So I really like the kitchen. I feel like it has everything you really need. I'm not a cooking pro, but there has been a professional chef in the kitchen and he did a really good job. So of course we have here our wine cellar with the built-in shelves for the wine bottles. So, and I'll quickly take you through this butler's pantry here. Of course, you have your quartzite countertops here. You have a sink. You have the Wolf range here. You have another Sub-Zero fridge. And then this is like the pantry area. So you can store all your food and things like that and hide it from the site. So we'll come back out this way again so I can showcase the other part of the kitchen. Again, it's just a beautiful finish out all around. It's very open. You have another side to the wine cellar here. This would be like a kitchen nook. Of course, you can put a bigger table. This is kind of small, but obviously you'd put a little bigger of a table. The wine area or mini bar area here, you can host and have drinks with friends and family. You have another TV here. Behind you is going to be another sliding door for the backyard. So if you want to come out from that way and keep that one closed, you can do that. And then you have another access door to the backyard from here. And then this leads straight into this big bathroom. It's a full bathroom. So if your kids are outside and messy, Of course, the toilet opens on demand always. But if the kids are messy, you can throw them in the shower there so you don't get the whole house dirty. And then we're gonna come back down this way and take a look at this section of the home. But again, this is the biggest home in Eagle Ridge right now. It's the most recent construction, so that's why everything is so grand and new. And they're really setting the standard for all the other builds in the community. So just to point out as well, on this side, we have our elevator, which you can call down, it will go up. It's very, very secure, very safe. And it's not one of the ones where you close it on your own. It actually closes automatically, which is great for kids. And of course, that's always important. You have your office here with your built-in shelves, nice light fixture, natural lighting coming in. But what's cool is it has its own closet. So, and this is a walk-in closet. It's fairly big. We're not gonna show it's a bit dirty, but that could technically be a bedroom. This could be a bedroom because it has its own closet. So that's also a great additional feature. If you didn't want to utilize it as an office, it could be an extra bedroom. As we come down this way, we have another walk-in bathroom. This is gonna be a half bath, so it's just the toilet and then the sink, but still it's great for guests, and I think it looks really good. And then we're gonna enter our first bedroom on the first floor here. So to give you an idea of the size of each bedroom, you have the bedroom here, a lot of huge windows and natural lighting coming in, and this size really reflects the size of the house. So you have plenty of space, it doesn't feel cramped or anything like that. And then of course, it has a massive bathroom. So as you come into the bathroom, you actually have a dual sink. So this is almost like a mother-in-law suite. And it has your two sinks, walk-in shower, you have your own toilet here, and then a walk-in closet as well with plenty of space and storage. So not a lack of space in this house whatsoever. And I really like this bedroom. It has a nice sunset going over the pond behind us there. As we come down this way here, we have our mudroom for shoes and backpacks and just some storage as you come in from the garage. And as we come into the garage, this has to be the nicest garage I've toured in any house. So not only do you have these gorgeous LED lights above you, these 3-car garages here are lifted, so you can fit a truck or a car that's raised up. You have plenty of parking space. But over here, this garage could actually fit an RV, a boat, or you could put a lift and have like 6 cars here. So if you're a car collector and you're into luxury cars, you could have a lift here, you could have a boat, you could have an RV, whatever you want. And then you have 2 Tesla EV chargers on both sides here. And then another cool feature is you actually have a dog wash. So if you come in here, you can see the steps go up, and that's a dog wash. Or a better use for those of you without pets, you can use it as a timeout center for your kids. They're misbehaving, you throw them in there and they'll start behaving real quickly. So that's the garage area. We're gonna now walk down this hallway and go over to the master bedroom. So as we come back out this way and we're coming down this hallway once again, we have not looked at the stairs just yet. So this is a floating staircase, which is really cool with the landing area right under it with the pebbles and the trees and things like that. We'll get back to that in a second. But we're gonna keep coming down this way past the formal dining, and then of course past the front entrance once again. Again, every time I come back here, it's really nice to just look outside, look at the backyard and see the pond and the water outside. So I really like how it's a focal point as you enter. And now we're coming into the laundry room. Of course, you can hook up your laundry or your washer and dryer. You have your built-in sink and then some shelves here. So there's a lot of space. And now we're gonna come into the master bedroom once again, or for those of you who like to say primary bedroom, that's fine too. But what's really cool about this is not only do you have a lot of huge windows and natural lighting coming in, you have the sliding doors here, and it's a massive room. You have your king bed, and then you have this wall to separate the bedroom from the bathroom, which I really like. And it's just really opened up, and I feel like it's a really nice bedroom overall. So as we come into the bathroom now, it's cool because it's divided by this wall, as I mentioned, and it goes all the way down into the walk-in closet. And I also really love how you have your own private toilet that opens on demand. So when I come home and I'm in a rush and it opens up for me right away, it's good. I love that convenience. And then you have your 2 sinks here separated, and you have your mirror that's lit up with LEDs. And then what's also really beautiful is this floor to ceiling glass shower here that opens up, and we'll get to in a second, but I really like how it has its own valve on the exterior of it, and you can turn it on and heat up the shower before you even walk in, and it functions as a steam room as well. So as we come in, this whole thing steams up, you can breathe, meditate, you have your own tub here. This is a team shower. It's not, 2 couple shower, it's a team shower, so that's always good to have overkill, and it's grand, it's a luxurious home, so why not? And then you have your second toilet here, which also opens up on demand, which is great. And then the main attraction of this room, in my opinion, is this double-decker master closet. So this closet is 2 floors. It's luxurious, it's beautiful, it's grand. You have your island in the middle here. You have all your built-in cabinetry and shelves. You have the staircase here that goes all the way up to the second floor. Obviously, you need a chandelier for a closet this size. So as we come up here, you can kind of take a look at this engineered hardwood floors that come up. Of course, you have the glass panels here on the rails. And as we come upstairs, you're greeted again with more cabinetry and closet space and shelves. You have 3 windows on this side to kind of showcase the natural lighting coming in. But this is really a showroom. I mean, you can come upstairs with, you know, your friends or whoever, and you can just showcase your closet. And it's really like it's a presence, it's a status thing. And you can just showcase everything that you guys have. And for those of you who loves clothes and designer and dressing up, this is perfect. For those people who are into fashion, this closet, it doesn't get better than that. And then as we come into this room here, this is gonna be the brains of the house. So I always like showcasing this. You could use it as like a storage room or a gun room as well, but this is gonna be the control 4 system, which plugs into the whole house, and you can control the lights, the audio, it's all wired for that. So if you wanted to have audio and music going throughout the house, you can do that. Or as I said, just more storage, that's fine too. So yeah, that's the closet. Again, it's really grand for this amazing home. It's one of the few houses I've seen with a 2-story closet like this. So I really appreciate it. So now we're gonna go ahead and go back outside, and we're gonna take a look at the last garage and then make our way upstairs. So as we come back out of the master bedroom or the primary bedroom, we have the double doors open now, so you guys can kind of get a feel of what it looks like if you were to have it open in the morning time and, you know, walk outside for a morning coffee. So it's really nice, a lot of fresh air coming in. And as we come back down this last hallway of the first floor, we have our last 1-car or 2-car garage. But again, it's the same sort of design and setup. You have the epoxy floors, you have the LED lights on top, and then you have the 2 Tesla chargers or EV chargers hooked up. So again, really nice garages. Now we're gonna make our way upstairs and show you guys that second floor. Alrighty, so as we come up the floating staircase, we're greeted by the beautiful chandelier behind me. And then of course, as we come into this landing area, we have these huge windows with a lot of natural lighting coming into this second floor. This area is really great for entertaining. It's great for hosting as well. It's kind of like a bachelor area where you guys can sit down with friends and family. We actually have another chandelier right behind me here. And then of course, we have this stone area here with a fireplace that connects to the fireplace down below. So this continues all the way up from the first floor, which is really cool. Of course, we have this glass railing all around, which is nice to see downstairs and see all the finish outs of the home. And then we have this big, huge open area looking over the first floor, which is cool as it kind of connects the home all together. What's really nice, and again, a lot of homes at this price point might not have an elevator, but this one, as we saw down below, has an elevator that connects upstairs. And it's one of the very safe ones where you have to call the elevator and it closes automatically. So it's a very safe feature for those of you with kids. So I really like that. As we come into this main living area on the second floor, of course, this is more of like an entertainment hub. You have the pool table, you have an area here for games and family, you have a TV, you can hook it up to a PS or Xbox. So this connects into the media room. And for those of you who know what the inside of a Rolls Royce look like, this media room was actually inspired after the starlights in the Rolls Royce. So as you look at the ceiling, you can see all the lights on the top, and it really adds this luxurious feel to this media room. Obviously, we don't have chairs or a projector in here just yet, but you guys can get a feel for the size, the scale. It has some built-in shelves over there as well for entertaining and snacks and things like that. But I really think this is a cool feature. It's the first one I've seen in a house where it has that Rolls Royce sparkles on the top. So that's really cool. So as we come back out this way, we'll kind of take you through the bedrooms real quickly. Over here, you just have 2 closets for storage and linen closets for towels and things like that. But on my right-hand side here, we actually have our first bedroom. And what's cool about these bedrooms is not only do they have walk-in closets on every single bedroom, but we actually have, of course, full bathrooms, ensuite bath, but each one is gonna be decorated and have its own unique style and of course finish out. So this one has the brick, and then of course you have the toilets that open on demand, which is really good, especially for kids. And yeah, they're very good sizes. I think that all of the bedrooms in this house are pretty good sizes. They're very nice, they're finished out very well. And then we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this one on my right-hand side here. This is probably the best one on the second floor just because of the views of the pond here behind me. Of course, it's a pretty great size as well. A lot of the natural light coming in. And then of course, as we come in here, walk-in closet, and then you have this massive bathroom. Of course, the toilets are always opening up for me, so that's great. And then as we come back down here, we're gonna look at the last bedroom on the second floor. So there's a total of 3 bedrooms on the second floor here. And of course, this one, of course, is just as big as the other 2. You have the metal roof behind me here. And then as we come in, this is gonna be the final bathroom here on the second floor with a walk-in closet. So again, plenty of space. All of the bedrooms have their own unique style. We have the 2 landing areas, we have the media room, we have the 3 bedrooms, and that wraps up the second floor. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the backyard, and then we're gonna wrap up the video. Alrighty guys, so as we come outside into this backyard oasis, as you can see, we're greeted by this beautiful covered patio with its own fan here. We have a nice outdoor table for entertaining in the backyard. And then we have your built-in grill here, our cooker, we have a mini fridge, and you kind of have the whole 9 yards out here. And as you can see, as we come down this way, we have our 6-foot deep pool. We have the infinity hot tub over here, and it gives a nice luxurious feel. And then of course, we have our mini golf course right here, which is nice to play some mini golf with the friends and family. And then the master bedroom actually has its own patio as well. So if you and your wife want to step outside for a morning coffee, you guys can sit outside here and relax and enjoy. And then as we come down this way, you can see that all of this outside area in the backyard is going to be on turf. So that's really nice to keep the property nice, green and luscious all year round. There's no maintenance with that, which is very convenient. So as you can see here, the hot tub has that infinity pool type style, which really makes it nice and grand. And then as you see behind me, we actually have the pond. And what's cool is, as I mentioned earlier in the video, we're sitting on a 2-acre lot, and you actually own about half of the pond. So that's technically your property, but you're not required to maintain it, but you have access to all the bass and fish in the pond as well. So one of our clients actually went fishing out there and he caught pretty big fish like this size. So you can go fishing, get a fish, go to the kitchen, cook it, and it's great. So you can go fishing with a family. You have a nice little bungalow here, you know, swing that you can sit on, you know, and just swing with the wife and cuddle and have some good times. So it's cool, it's nice, it's cozy. And of course, I just want to show you guys the scale and size of the backyard. So as we come down this way here, you kind of see how we have this step down area. You could probably put a fire pit in there and make it nice and cozy, add some chairs. So that's a cool feature here. And you get a lot of sunlight, so it's perfect for tanning. It's very private. As you see, there's no one behind you, there's no one next to you. There will be a home on this side here, but of course you can add some bushes and brush and that will make it private. And then we have our pool equipment here on this side, and that kind of covers most of the backyard. And we're gonna go ahead and go back inside and wrap the video up. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that tour today. Let me know what you guys thought down below. Is the price justified at $5.5 million? And let me know what you guys thought about the upgrades, the features, the layout, and overall the entire home. And again, I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. It really helps with my engagement and it helps us grow the channel. And I'm really excited to have more home tours coming your way. And I'll see you guys very soon. Salam.